Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on Dash News, and I'm going to talk about some NFL news here, just NFL news for today. I'll do my other news tomorrow. I'm going to go over some stuff today and talk about some news and some injury updates. So a few things from JPA Football, a rumor. The hashtag 49ers have shown trade interest in hashtag Raiders wide receiver Jakobi Meyers, according to @Mike Silver. Oh, they had interest. Let me explain that. It was out of context. They had interest before the deal was done in the event that they traded him. If you read the thing. So, shocker, JP Football has something out of context. But yeah, apparently the 49ers had tried to trade, or were going to trade for Jakobi Meyers if they had to trade Ayuk if they didn't get a deal done. But they got that deal done, so then they didn't trade for him. So that's interesting. Well, Jakobi Meyers would do well in that offense. But, I mean, even if you let him go, you still have, say, Deebo Samuel, Juwan Jennings, and guys like that. And like Jacob Cowing, they got good guys even if they traded Ayuk. But they haven't shown interest in him now since Brandon Ayuk is signed. So at first that was kind of out of context from JP Football. Shocker. So, update on hashtag Giants wide receiver Malik Nabers. Giants wide receiver Malik Nabers with a knee injury appeared on the team's injury report today and was limited in practice, so something to keep an eye on heading into their Week 2 matchup against the Commanders. We are Commanders. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'd say I was hurt too if Daniel Jones was my quarterback. Yes, just what the Giants need. Less manpower and offense. It's not like they have it anyways. But if Malik Nabers doesn't play, then yeah, they might not score a single freaking point. Even though the Commanders' defense sucks, they'll still be able to look good. So, Raiders wide receiver Devontae Adams says Lamar Jackson is the greatest ball carrier of all time, no matter the position. He said, end quote, "Dude changed the game in my opinion. He's the best ball carrier ever, no matter what position you want to talk about. I don't think anybody's as big of a threat to carry the football. And obviously he's worked really hard to develop in the other parts of his game as well. You've seen that come a long way too." Oh yes, now he's talking about Lamar Jackson. I mean, he's definitely up there as far as running backs go. I'm just kidding. Come on, he's not. Knows he gets a pass thrower. Lamar's a running back playing quarterback. He's just not a good thrower. I mean, that's just the thing. Or maybe he's just trying to say this to maybe sway his way over to Baltimore at some point. Because I don't think he's going to stay with the Raiders much longer. Well, Lamar Jackson's not one of the greatest ball carriers of all time. You're looking at running backs like Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson. Like, come on, man. He ain't right. Even Michael Vick was better. Jim Brown, guys, those are guys who are better. Come on. I mean, yeah, that's a few things from JPA Football. Let's get to Adam Schefter here with some injury updates. Myles Garrett was added to Cleveland's injury report today and did not practice due to a foot injury. So he did not practice. So that's not going to be good for the Browns if he's out in their Week 2 matchup. You didn't think it'd get any worse? It's getting worse with Myles Garrett popping with a foot injury. For the second straight day, Bears wide receivers Keenan Allen with a heel injury and Romeo Dunze knee did not practice. I don't think Romeo Dunze's going to play. I'm not sure about Keenan Allen. if they're both out, if both their receivers are out in this game, they're gonna have a tough game against that Texans team on Sunday night. So Bengals quarterback Cam Taylor-Britt, he did not mince words Wednesday when he was asked about the qualities of Xavier Worthy. He asked for Kansas City offense. He says Worthy is fast, but that's about it. He just described him as their secret weapon, basically. Oh yes, exactly what the Bengals need. More headlines. Hey, you want to keep talking, Bengals? Yeah, how about your 17-10 loss to the New England Patriots against Jacoby Brissett and a rookie head coach? Like, come on. This is going to end poorly for the Bengals here. Oh yeah, why do these teams talk shit about the Chiefs? Like, you're basically giving them motivation. Like, I mean, yeah, Speed's phenomenal. He scored more touchdowns than the Bengals' entire team did last week. And all you need in Andy Reid's offense is really speed. Like, he'll scheme you to get open. And it sounds like what Jalen Ramsey said about Tyreek Hill years ago. He said all he has is speed or something identical like that. And we see how that turned out. And who's Cam Taylor-Britt? Who's that? Is he good? Because I've never heard of this guy. You know, these teams just never shut up about the Chiefs, and it backfires on them. It's going to backfire this week, too. You can't even beat the freaking New England Patriots. Think you're going to beat the defending champs? The two-time defending champs? Come on. So, Brooke Pryor, Russell Wilson talked about his calf injury, and quote, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer. I'm just trying, and then another quote, I'm just trying to be smart and got to do a lot of work today on the field. Everything else throwing and all that, so just trying to be smart. Well, Russell Wilson's already, Justin Fields is already starting for week 2, so maybe week 3. We'll just have to see how week 2 goes for Justin Fields. So the Jaguars' home field will be known as Trevor Banks Stadium for their home opener against the Browns. This comes after Jaguars QB Trevor Lawrence and his collaboration with the stadium's naming rights sponsor Everbank. Imagine getting a stadium named after you without winning multiple playoff games. They named a freaking stadium after him. And nail face. So the Jaguars have placed standout cornerback Tyson Campbell on the injured reserve list due to a hamstring injury. He will now be out for a minimum of 4 weeks. Man, those hamstring injuries, they don't play. And that sucks because he just got his contract extension off season. I think he's one of the underrated cornerbacks on their defense. And it's also a really tough blow to the Jaguars. But I don't think he'll show this week because they're playing the freaking Browns. Seahawks running back Kenneth Walker, he did not practice yesterday due to an oblique injury. And he looked really good in week 1. You gotta hope he can be in the field for week 2. Because they're playing a tough Patriots defense. So, 49ers head coach Christian McCaffrey told reporters that running back Christian McCaffrey was limited in practice yesterday due to his calf injury and Achilles tendonitis. Achilles tendonitis is really dangerous, so I don't know when he'll come back. Hollywood Brown, the Chiefs wide receiver, he did not practice yesterday, so he's going to be out. He's probably not going to play week 2. Broncos are placing rookie running back Aldrick Eastham on the injured reserve due to an ankle injury. He will now miss a minimum of 4 weeks. So they're probably going to use Jaleel McLaughlin a lot, not having Aldrick Eastham for at least 4 weeks. Lamar Jackson's back at practice, so Lamar Jackson's back. The Rams have placed Puka Nacua, wide receiver, and 2 offensive linemen, Steve Avila and Joe Noteboom, on injured reserve, so sidelining each of them for a minimum of 4 weeks. So some tough losses on the offensive line is really going to hurt them, and not having a Puka. So they're going to be relying heavily on Cooper Kupp. And they've signed a few guys off some practice squads. Maybe they can hold up for at least the next 4 weeks. Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins, who missed last week's game due to a hamstring injury, was not spotted at practice yesterday ahead of Sunday's game versus Kansas City Chiefs. If all they're going to have is Jamar Chase, yeah, they ain't winning. So now we're at some stuff from Ian Rappaport. We've talked about JPL football. Adam Schefter now into some stuff from Ian Rappaport. Commanders quarterback Emmanuel Forbes Jr. will undergo surgery tomorrow to repair a torn UCLA in his thumb. A blow to the secondary and for the former first-round pick. Is it? He sucks. Isn't it really big blow to the secondary when the guys are already trash? Having procedure now, Forrest will fix an issue that would have been a problem all season. Damn, huge blow to the Giants. Who's Daniel Jones going to throw the ball to now? Oh. Yeah, that's going to be a blow to the secondary. This dude's such a bust. I really thought he'd be good out of Mississippi State, and he's just been terrible. Like, I don't know why. He's just been awful. So as of now, I'll update this in the comments when it's official, but this morning, Ian Rappaport said Dolphins running back Devin Achane, dealing with an ankle sprain, will work out pre-game tonight to determine his availability for tonight's Thursday night game against the Bills. But based on how he feels and how he practiced yesterday, there's optimism that he plays per him and at Cameron Wolfe, even on a short week. So there's a chance he plays, but I'm going to go out, I don't know, he might play. I mean, it's a divisional matchup, and you want to start the season strong. I get that's probably why they want to play, but they still got other good running backs. Like, Jalen Wright could start tonight. We'll see. But, meanwhile, Dolphins running back, Raheem Mostert, obviously, who's out tonight with a chest injury, is not expected to be placed on injured reserve. His injury is not considered to be season-ending or long-term. Mostert should be back sooner rather than later, so it sounds like week 3, he should be back. So, is Jeff Wilson Jr. going to start? Jalen Wright? We'll just have to see. I guess we'll just see with the pregame warm-ups how it turns out for Devin Achane. So, Arizona Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray popped up on the injury report with a knee injury, though he was a full participant in practice. So, I guess maybe he had a knee soreness? I don't know. Marshawn Lattimore, the Saints quarterback, did not practice. He has a hamstring injury. So another notable player. Russell Wilson was limited in practice, and Lamar Jackson was back, as I mentioned, after taking Monday off. So some things from Tom Pelissero. Thing here, the Texas plays cornerback Jeff Okudah on injured reserve and signed veteran cornerbacks Desmond King and Troy Pride to their practice squad, so Jeff Okudah will at least be out for about 4 weeks. Dude, that feels like every time this dude's injured. From NFL media, their viewership total audience of 123.0 million viewers, highest week 1 total audience since 2019, 21.0 million average TV viewers, TV plus digital per game, most watched week 1 record, up 12% versus 2023, and also strong performances from NBC, Fox, CBS, and ESPN /ABC, averaged 20.4 million viewers Monday Night Football, Sunday afternoon, averaged 18.4 million, and the kickoff game in week 1 Sunday Night Football averaged 25 million. So, really good viewership for the National Football League for week 1. The Browns signed edge rusher Sam Kamara to the 53-man roster. Yeah, I think it's all the NFL news here really to talk about here for week 1 for today. So, I'll update in the comments if Devin Achane is playing tonight. When it's official. So, yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time I'm out. Peace.